Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be doing a DIY. It may be a two-parter, one-parter. I'm not sure exactly, but as you guys know, I bought the Wen. This is the replacement I got from Home Depot. Returned the other one, got this one. Now we're trying to figure out how to build a workbench to leave this on there permanently, because it's really heavy to be lugging around. So what I've gotten so far, or I actually used it yesterday, I planed down all of the 2x4 scraps that I've had laying on the floor in the other video, and I ended up just squaring it all up with the table saw and the planer. So everything all squared up, smooth, looks brand new. You know, these woods are originally for the rafters for this house, the black ones. I guess during the construction they have some spared, and they just left it here. Just reusing them for the garage, yeah. So now we're using scraps instead of just buying wood. So I had some plywood. I cut down to 3 1/4, 3 1/2, I believe. I'm gonna glue them together, and these will be going across. And I'm using the 2x4s for the legs, and for the top piece, I'm maybe using plywood or MDF. For the top piece. So everything is going to be mobile. I'm going to end up buying wheels for everything. I want everything just to be able to move around, shift around at any given moment. Just going to notch out what is it, maybe a 1/4, so that I can sleeve the plywood on this piece of 2x4 resting against it. And I'm just going to drill right through it for a solid construction, instead of just putting it on top and then drilling it in. So it's gonna get a little crafty. So let's begin.
At this point, I already pre-drilled my pilot hose for my 1/4 lag screws. I'm putting in 4 with the washer, and that should be more than enough to hold it together.
So now I'm just adding more 2x4s across to support the top plywood. I didn't went with the 3/4 MDF. I went with the same material, the 1/2 inch. It's more of a finishing plywood. I figured it had a better finishing touch to it, so I went with the 1/2 inch instead of the MDF. So I'm just going to support the surface a lot more, just because I have the 3/4 inch plywood. It makes a big difference between the 3/4 and the 1/2 inch plywood. Big difference. So so I'm going to throw maybe one over here, one over there, and maybe a cross piece of 2x4 going across, and that should be more than enough to support the top workbench. So at this point, we got the table assembled. Everything is screwed down, secured. Now he's gonna try to finish this top coat. Finish this up with a polyurethane clear coat because the finish is really nice. I really want to keep that that look on here. And I want to stain it. You can see here I put this cup on there, this can on there. There's a little stain already. So I'm gonna sand that out. Give it a quick brush, just so that I can retain the look of the wood. Since I'm going to be working on it a lot, from oil to paint and so on and so forth. So definitely want to protect this finish. Yeah, so let's get on with that. Let me get rid of the stain on here first.
So the added bonus to this table is that it can be used to store my miter and router table, which is great because that was never actually part of the plan. Now you can see in this picture right here is that this is the hibernation mode for my woodworking station, or my woodworking hobby. Again, back to the planer. The planer is a tremendous and valuable tool, I would say. A great addition to my collection of woodworking tools. The planer itself made these two workbenches possible because I got to repurpose 2x4s around the garage. It just made the whole process so much easy. I wouldn't say easier, but it just makes the final production of these two benches at a higher standard than if I didn't have one. So definitely go get yourself one for sure if you don't have one yet. Now the planer itself is, as far as from when, it's great, but the blade itself, the knives itself is not that great, but the motor itself, no hiccups, great. So anyways, if you like the video, thumbs up. If you don't, you know what to do. Any comments, leave them below and I'll try to get to them. Thanks for watching.